Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching. Before you do anything else, go ahead and like, subscribe, and activate those notifications by clicking on that bell icon below. So I love art, I'm a painter, and I love to create art. And this channel is all about art in all its aspects, music, painting, fashion, what have you. I'm all about it, but my favorite type and my favorite kind of genre of art is, I think this shirt kind of gives it away. It's erotic art. So if you haven't seen part 1 and part 2 to this series that I have about the erotic paintings that I've created, check those out. I will link them at the end of the video. So now I'm going to show you some of the pieces that I've recently created and talk about the inspiration, and let's take a look. So I'm a big fan of pop art, specifically Roy Lichtenstein, and in this painting here I am referencing the cheese head created by Roy Lichtenstein, part of the pop art movement. Except here, instead of a cheese head, I went ahead and added the male member with the same suit, and I try to stay true to the suit, except I created my own background. And I love how the white suit contrasts with the very heavy, saturated, full of pattern background that I have going on here. And then there's also a slight reference to Keith Haring, with the 3 hearts that there's actually 4. There's 1 peeking through on the right corner. It's also very textured, so if you were to touch this, there's a lot going on tactily with this painting. And I really enjoy that white suit, but anything white sounds good in theory, but to keep clean and keep white, it's a hard task. Especially because I'm such a messy eater, and I'm very careless. So I don't own a white suit. So yeah, now let's go to the next one. In this painting, I'm doing the same tactic that I did in the one you just saw, but here I'm referencing the Austrian artist Egon Schiele. Once again, there's a white suit, black suit, it's like grayish, there's a mixture of both. And then again, instead of the head, I added the member, but here, there's a little secretion maybe happening going on. Maybe it was just done doing its thing. I don't know, could be anything. But once again, I really like how the whiteness makes something look very crisp. And then the frame has these little tentacles that are coming out. Is it a tentacle? Is it a pubic hair? Who knows? Sometimes I go to the bathroom, like public bathrooms, and I see some pubic hair and I'm like, oh my god, these are so long. I can't relate, to be honest. Yeah. What do you think about this one? This one here, I am referencing the French Fauvist artist Henri Matisse, specifically his painting, The Romanian Blouse. The same thing, just changed the head and added the male member. I did remove the hands that are in the original one just because I didn't think they would make sense in this one. And this one also, I feel like it needs a frame because it's painted on a panel. Also very textured. And then I guess I'm on a white kick because, once again, the shirt is white and the other 2 had a lot of white as well. I want to continue this that I'm taking famous paintings by famous artists and known paintings and then changing, the head to something a little bit more phallic. In this one, I am referencing 2 artists. The background is Salvador Dali, and then the front one is Picasso. The member is, I don't think it's that obvious, but also the Dali is mixed with the Picasso, creating a cool juxtapositioning of the 2. And if you know anything about Dali and Picasso, Picasso funded Dali's first trip to the Americas. Then Dali painted a very grotesque representation of Picasso, and the friendship was soured after that. This one I'm on the fence about. I like the execution and I like how abstract and surreal it is, but I don't know if the member is that visible. I don't know, you tell me, what do you think? But once again, heavily utilizing the color white in Picasso's original. If I can find the original painting, I'll post it here because it's not one that's very famous. In this one, I am referencing the artist Brandon Maldonado, who's from Albuquerque, New Mexico. And I just added 2 male members. Sometimes the more the merrier, referencing a threesome of sorts, which I'm all about. But I feel like sometimes in a threesome, there's always one person that feels left out. And this is the first one where the color white isn't utilized at all, actually. Well, except in the eyes. And I love cacti. Cacti. I have actually also planted in my home and several cacti, so this is once again making the cactus into a phallic symbol, or adding the phallic symbol, a hybrid of the 2. But I really enjoy painting these, and I feel like I want a wall where it's full of cacti, but they are really just male member. And then I love the color pink. I love incorporating lots of background, and there's like the Keith Haring reference in the back with the heart. Lovely. And last but certainly not least, we have another reference to the Austrian artist Egon Schiele. This was his self-portrait, so I added it to this background where there's cactus, there's like a maze, there's a lot of things going on. Then I removed his extremities. I mean, if we're removing women's rights, we might as well remove men's extremities until we get those rights back. And I feel like I've painted a lot of big members, and this one's like not big, and I think smaller to average members don't get enough attention. So I think I'm gonna start going in that route just to bring visibility to the variety of size that does come with the male member. And that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, the video, the paintings that I've done and created. I plan to keep this going, so there'll be a part 4. If you have not seen part 1 and 2, make sure to check those out. Leave me in the comments what you think I should do or experiment with when it comes to like erotic male art. And make sure to subscribe, activate those notifications, check all the other content in my channel. And until next time, adios y bye.